What if I told you that your next booking, your next new customer, or even your next team member could come from a party where no one has to clean their house or cook snacks or even put on real pants? Today's CouchCash Academy is all about the power of the party. I will be sharing 4 different types of online parties today. First, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to host a high connection, high confidence Zoom party that actually gets results. Not awkward science, not tech panic, and not talking to yourself on screen. We're going to talk about how to plan it, how to invite people without feeling salesy, and how to run it so it feels fun, not forced, and how to confidently ask for bookings, the sale, without feeling funny about it. This is the exact framework I've used and taught to women who once said, I'm just not techie. I don't like cameras, or I really miss the old party days. And now, those same women, they're booking, they're selling, and growing from their living rooms. So let's turn your living room into a Zoom party powerhouse. Here's why I love Zoom parties and why they are not a downgrade from traditional parties. You see, Zoom allows guests from anywhere in the country. Busy women can join after work without leaving home, and it gives moms the option to hop on after bedtime. Women can join in comfy clothes with a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, or whatever is their drink of choice. And they can do it all from sitting on their couch. And here's the big one. Zoom parties open the door to new customers, new hostesses, and new team members you would have never met otherwise. And there's no driving. There's no packing up your car. There's no staying out late. Just connection simplified. Now, before you create a Zoom link, you need some clarity. And here's your first to-do. Decide ahead of time what your main goal is for this party. And ask yourself, am I just about sales? Am I in it for bookings also? And how about introducing the business? Honestly, I suggest all 3. And now let me make this easier, especially if this is your first Zoom party. I recommend starting with a party for you. That's right, for yourself. And you be your own hostess. Invite your friends, invite your family, your current customers. Why, you may ask? Because confidence grows through repetition, not perfection. I have watched women delay Zoom parties for months because they thought they need to be better first. But the women who grow fastest, they schedule it before they feel ready, and they learn by doing. Pick a date and a time that feels realistic. Create your Zoom link early. Choose a simple theme. Make it fun, make it casual, maybe focus on new products that have just arrived, and maybe even make it a self-care night. Now, what you want to do is once you have that date set, once you've created your link, you want to gather what you'll show. Maybe decide which products you're going to feature. Maybe add some slides. That's optional, or pics. And maybe I suggest giving us something away. And what you want to make sure is that when you do those invitations, they are aware of what the Zoom party is all about and what they could possibly receive simply by attending. Keep it simple. Simple builds confidence. Now let's build your guest list. This is where most people overthink. So let's calm that down. You're inviting your warm market. These are your current customers, your past customers, your friends, referrals. And here's a magic sentence that you can share with them. I'm hosting something fun and casual. No pressure, and I thought of you. That's it. Remember, you are not asking for a favor. You are offering them an experience. Personally invite people by text, DM, voice message, or maybe even give them a quick call. Ask each guest to invite one friend. 2 days before, send a get excited message. Share what they'll see and what to bring. Suggest maybe they bring a snack or a drink, but be sure to bring their curiosity. Optional, but powerful. Send a quick poll or question, such as, what are you most curious about? Which product category do you want to see? Now, you're co-creating the party with them. Let's talk about reminders, because reminders are professional, they're not pushy. Create a simple graphic with date, time, Zoom link, and the theme. Now, if you're not sure how to create things like that, graphics and pics, I recommend the app Pic Collage. That's PICCOLLAGE. You can create fabulous promotions and invitations and thank yous and that type of thing using that app. And it's free. Now, send a reminder the morning of the party and another reminder 15 minutes before, and always include what they'll get and what you're going to promo, such as, check out my new spring launch product launches. Maybe some exclusive party only perks. A giveaway, you have to be present to win because you see, fun sells better than facts. Now log into your Zoom room 5 to 10 minutes early the day of the party. This is when you get your grounding moment. You really stop and take a deep breath, and you go through a checklist. You check your lighting, you check your camera, you check your sound, and you make sure you set up your background. Make sure there's nothing in the background that you don't want your audience to see. And then you want to set your products up around you so that you can reach and share them with your guests at the party, but they need to be close to you so you don't have to go running around finding them during the party. Make sure you have a clean, calm space. Maybe even play some light music. Now, put up a welcome slide so as guests are arriving, it's not awkward, okay? That there's just a welcome slide, and make sure you greet your guests as they arrive. This sets the tone. It's warm, it's professional, and relaxed. Be sure to start on time because confidence loves structure, and welcome people by name. Thank them genuinely. Then share your personal short story, why you love what you do, who you help, and what has changed for you since you began your company. If you sell skincare, candles, health items, or home, it doesn't matter. It works for everyone because it's really about impact, not products. So invite your guests to type into the chat, put their name, their location, and maybe one thing they're excited about. Now the room feels alive. Choose 2 to 4 key products or services, not everything. Tell stories, tell about your experiences with different products, maybe experiences of some of your customers who have shared them with you, and maybe even share how your business created a lifestyle shift for you and your family. You can demonstrate live, show photos or short clips, or do a QVC style party. And that's basically where you hold different products up and you share them and you talk about the benefits of them. Now, if you use samples in your presentation, be sure to send those samples ahead of time. Remember to share stories about the use of the products because stories build trust, and trust builds sales. Now it's time to stir up engagement. Remember, no one wants a lecture. So make sure you add some games into your presentation, maybe some quick fun quizzes, some chat questions, maybe even some polls. Maybe something along the line of which scent fits your mood today, or what's your biggest skincare concern, and announce a giveaway. But remind everybody they must stay till the end and participate in the party in order to be in the drawing. Fun keeps people present. Now, we can confidently share at the very end your special offer, the deadline for their orders, the bonus for booking, and tell them exactly what to do. Maybe even have them drop a yes in the chat for if they're interested in this or that. Raise their hand is another way that they can share that they're interested. Confidence is clarity. Also invite them into your Facebook group, your customer community, or even your next event. Now, at the end, you want to recap what was presented and say something along the line of, tonight you learned how simple it is to blank, or you saw 3 ways to blank. Thank them, shout out engagement, announce the giveaway winner, and share what happens next. Tease your next event, and remember, momentum loves direction. Now, immediately following, or as soon as possible, be sure to send a thank you message to each guest. Share the order link so that they can go in and place an order, and recap the highlights, including bonuses that you are giving for maybe booking a party or hearing more about the company information. And then after you have connected with all your guests, it's time for you to take a moment to reflect. Start thinking through, how did this party turn out? How was the attendance? How was the engagement? And what were my results? And make some notes, because when you do that, you are ready to start working towards your next party. Be sure to post highlights on social media from your party and invite curiosity for the next one. Now, if you're watching this thinking, you know what, that sounds great, but I don't even know how to create a Zoom link. It doesn't matter if you're techie. And if you need help, here's the truth. Between YouTube, Google, and ChatGPT, those three resources can answer any tech question you have. And if you're ready to unlock the full potential of virtual parties and grow your confidence and build real income from home, now is the time to get started, not tomorrow or next week or next month. Find your first Zoom party date, make your guest list today, and then stay tuned in for our next virtual party training as I share with you how to do a Facebook post party. See you in a few. Today, I will share how to run a highly successful Facebook post party without burning yourself out. What if I told you you can make sales, book new customers, and plant seeds for team growth while you're sitting on your couch in your PJs with Facebook quietly running in the background? No rushing to clean the house, no hauling products in your car, no stressing about who's showing up on time. That, my friend, is the power of a Facebook post party when it's done the right way. Hey, beautiful. Today I'm walking you through exactly how to run a highly successful Facebook post party step by step in a way that feels simple, sustainable, and profitable. And I promise this is not about doing more. It's about doing things smarter. So grab a notebook, settle in, and let's build some couch cash together. Now, what is a Facebook post party? What is it really? And why does it work? So let's start clearing up the confusion. A Facebook post party is not a live event. It's not a Zoom. It's not you glued to your phone all night. Facebook post party is a fully pre-scheduled experience that runs inside a private Facebook group. Here's what that looks like in real life. Let's say you schedule about 30 to 50 different posts ahead of time. These posts roll out over a few days. They highlight your most loved products, your hostess rewards, and yes, even your company business opportunity. And while those posts are going up, you might be making dinner. You could be watching Netflix. You could be at the beach or taking a well-deserved break. I remember the first time I realized, wait, I'm making money and I'm not even working right now. That was a mindset shift for me, and it can be for you too. Write this down. My business is allowed to fit with my life. Because once you believe that, you'll show up differently. Now, let's set up the party group the right way. Every successful party starts with a strong foundation. Create a private Facebook group specifically for your hostess. Give it a fun, personal name, something that feels like her. Then add your hostess to the group and grab the group link from the share button. And here's the key. You don't invite everyone. She does. Why? Because people respond better to her invitation than yours. Create a saved message for your hostess that she can copy and paste to invite guests via Messenger or text or even a quick call. Make sure it's simple, because simple equals successful. The next step is to coach your hostess like a leader. not a bystander. This is where many parties fall flat, and it's not the system's fault. Your hostess needs guidance, she needs encouragement, and she needs excitement. And here's the truth: not everyone she invites will participate, and that's okay. That's why we aim for 50 or more invitations into the group. And I always tell my hostess, more invites equals more energy, and that equals better results. Make sure you're celebrating her, telling her she's doing great as she's inviting people, and cheering her on. And yes, reward her when she hits that number of invitations and number of people who come into the group. When she hits that goal, reward her. Maybe create a small incentive for having 50 invitations go out or having a certain amount of people in the group. Even something simple like an entry into a drawing. The hostess's enthusiasm fuels the entire party. Be sure to welcome your guests like you're hosting them in your living room. Every time someone joins the group, post a bright, welcoming message and tag them by name. Now, why does that matter? Because tagging triggers Facebook notifications, and notifications bring people back into the group. But more than that, people want to feel seen, and a warm welcome builds trust before you ever post a product. Create a reusable welcome post template so this never feels hard or time-consuming. Be sure to warm the group before you ever sell and before the party officially starts. Give yourself a couple of days just to warm things up. This is where connection happens. Maybe post a friendly intro picture of yourself and a short story about why you love what you do. Maybe and add the digital catalog link in the comments. And a quick reminder that I want to share is that Facebook doesn't love links in the main post or dollar signs in your main post. So anything like that, make sure you keep that in the comments so your post gets seen. Pretend you're hosting friends, not customers. Write posts the way you'd talk in real life. Now, let's talk about pre-scheduling everything. And this is where the freedom step is in Facebook post parties. This is the step that changes everything. Use Facebook's schedule posts feature and load the entire party in advance. Once it's done, it's done. I can't tell you how empowering it feels to know that the party is running and that sales are happening and you're not chained to your phone. So batch one full party's post at a time. Put on some music maybe, make it fun, give yourself credit for working ahead. Actually, I always love to have the TV in the background of some of the housewives so that I could be going through and hearing that in the background as I was scheduling posts. Be sure to make ordering effortless. Every single post should have a shopping link in the comments tied to the hostess. Why? Because ease equals sales. If someone has to search, ask, or wait, they often won't order. Let's talk about engagement equals visibility, which equals sales. Facebook rewards conversation. That means conversations in the post stir up sales. So you comment and coach your hostess to comment and have a couple of her friends comment too. The posts with interaction get pushed higher up in the group, which means more eyes will see it, there'll be more interest and more orders. Before the party starts, ask your hostess to pick 2 or 3 friends to help her comment and cheer things on when posts are posted, when pictures are posted in your Facebook party group. Here's a suggestion to create more engagement. Use a mid-party fun event to warm things up. Your warm leads midweek. So what does that look like? Maybe do something playful like Winning Wednesday, and you can go live to pick the winners or post a winner graphic and tag them. Pay attention to who engages with the hostess promo posts or the career opportunity posts or product questions. Those are your warm leads. Keep a simple list of names to follow up with after the party. These women are already raising their hands and they want to be seen. Now let's talk about closing the party. A close strong with personal follow-up on the final day, personally messaging every guest. Keep it warm, and supportive. Something like, hey, today is Susie's final party day. Is there anything you'd like to order to support her? Many people don't order because they're unsure how. Your kindness removes friction, and friction kills sales. So be sure to block some time on the closing day just for follow-ups. This is often your biggest income day. Important reminder, consistency beats perfection. If you're new to Facebook post parties, hear me clearly. Do not judge this system by 1 or 2 parties. Some parties will amaze you and some will flop. That's just business. The women who win are the ones who stay consistent. Success loves repetition. Now, we will talk about how to do a virtual messenger party. I will see you in our next video. Today inside CouchCash Academy, I'm going to show you exactly how to run a Facebook Messenger party that is fast, fun, simple, and incredibly effective. Let me ask you a question. What if I told you that you could host a profitable direct sales party without ever leaving your house, without cleaning your living room, without making snacks, without even putting on real pants, and without blocking your entire evening? But what if that party only took 15 minutes? Today inside CouchCash Academy, I'm going to show you exactly how to run a Facebook Messenger party that is fast, fun, simple, and incredibly effective. This is one of my favorite ways to sell, book, and recruit because it works for real people with real lives, whether you're a busy, brand new, burned out, or rebuilding. This strategy meets you where you are. And the best part, you can run multiple parties in one evening without feeling exhausted. So grab your notebook because I'm not just teaching, I'm giving you clear to-do steps you can use immediately. So let's start with why this works so well. A messenger party is a 15-minute phone-based party hosted inside of a Facebook Messenger group. No Zoom, no Facebook Live. No, everyone must be present at the same time for an hour. Your hostess and her guests can participate on a lunch break, in the carpool line, between meetings, or curled up on the couch. Now, here's why everyone wins. The hostess wins because she can earn freebies without hosting a full-blown party. The guests win because they can shop casually and support their friend without pressure. And you win because you can do 2, 3, even 4 parties in one evening, all from your phone. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't invent this concept, but after years in direct sales, I can tell you this. This is one of the highest return, lowest effort strategies that you can use. So let's start. Step 1, set the date and time. Here's where most people overthink. Let me tell you a quick story. I once had a hostess who said, I don't know when people will actually be free. Maybe we should wait and talk to them first. And I told her this. You know what? Busy people, they don't need more time. They just need something simplistic. So let's pick a specific time, usually weeknights between 6 and 8, or maybe at a lunchtime between 12 and 1. Timing matters, but decisiveness matters more. Say it confidently. Let's do this Wednesday at 8. What do you think? It's only 15 minutes and super fun. Remember, confidence creates commitment. Step number 2, give your hostess a done-for-you invite. Your hostess should never have to guess what to say. We remove the friction by giving her word-for-word language. Ask your hostess to invite 30 to 40 people to get about 20. And here's the example script you can provide her. Hey, I'm hosting a 15-minute Facebook Messenger party Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. My consultant is doing giveaways, fun deals, and I earn free products just for hosting. Can I add you? It's quick, easy, and totally on your phone. Now, why this works? It feels personal. It respects their time. It feels fun, not salesy. I always say the party starts the moment the invite is sent. Step number 3, set up the messenger group. Now, the next step is to create that Facebook Messenger group the night before the party. The hostess adds her guests, not you. This keeps it warm and personal. Name it something simple, such as Sarah's 15-minute shopping party. No pressure, no hype yet. Step number 4, the morning of the party, it's time to warm it up. Now, this step is gold. The morning of the party, you want to post a welcome image and leave a voice memo. And in your voice memo, thank the hostess, thank the guests, and remind them of the party later that day. Then post a photo of you, a short story about why you joined your company. Now, it's not a resume, just a real reason. And this builds connection before the selling ever starts. Step number 5, start strong with a pre-party giveaway. About 10 minutes before the party time, do a quick giveaway post. Drop an emoji if you're excited. One of you will win a surprise. That's a great text to add there. Why? Because you want to stir up the engagement. Engagement wakes up the group and tells Facebook something fun is happening here. Now it's party time. Step number 6, the 15-minute party flow. Now here's the structure. You're going to select 10 product posts, about 10 of your favorite products, pictures of your products, and maybe a little text information about those products. And you want to showcase bestsellers and your personal favorites. And then you want to leave a voice memo. The voice memo is where you get to share why you love that product. Now, each of the product posts should include a pretty picture, the short benefit-focused text, and the quick voice memo sharing why you love it. You see, voice memos equal trust, and trust equals sales. And then you want to post hostess benefits, your company opportunity post, keep it light, keep it fun, make them curious, and then specials, your website link, and or your catalog link. End with a sense of urgency, not pressure. Step number 7, how to do multiple parts with ease. Now, this is the pro move, and this is what I find amazing about messenger parties, because you can hold multiple ones in the same evening. You could do one at 6, one at 6:30, one at 7, one at 7:30. You could actually even do one at 8. And how do you do that and make it easy and simple? You create a template messenger group. This is your content vault. This is where in this template messenger group, you just have yourself, maybe a friend, maybe your husband. It's just where you store everything. It's where you put your photos, the text featuring the benefits, and your voice memos you made. And then when it's party time, you simply copy, paste, forward into each of your party groups for each of your hostesses. Whenever you hold a party, you don't have to recreate it each time. You're now just simply duplicating it. That's how leaders work smart. Now, step number 8, now it's time to close. The sales and the follow-up are so important. Before the party, have a conversation with your hostess about her goal. What does she want to earn? What freebies excite her? What order totally unlocks the bonuses? And when the hostess is emotionally invested, she helps you sell. After the party, the hostess messages her guest, and you privately message each guest. Offer a tonight-only special, and always thank your buyers publicly in the group. Gratitude builds momentum. Messenger parties are simple, they're fast, they're relationship-based, and they are income-producing. And confidence in doing them comes from repetition. So here's my challenge to you. Host 10 messenger parties this month. They don't have to be perfect. They just need to be done, because the fastest way to become a pro is by doing. If this training helped you, I am so excited. And you know what? Maybe you have a friend that may not see this. So you can actually send this party link to her. Maybe she needs an easier way to sell. And remember, you don't need more time. You just need better systems. All right, it's time to say goodbye, but I'm going to see you in the next CouchCash Academy training, where I am going to cover the very easy, the very simple, and profitable text party. We'll see you in a few. Today, I want to show you how to run a 7-day virtual text event that requires no parties, no Zooms, no pressure, no chasing, just simple, intentional outreach that fits real life. Let me ask you a question. What if I told you that you could host a party, grow customers, and make money without cleaning your house, without baking a single appetizer, and all you had to do was send 3 text messages to your hostess? Because that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. If you've ever thought, I don't have time for parties anymore, or people don't want to host a party, then this video is for you. So let's set the stage. Then versus now. Before the world changed, this business looked very different. Back in the day, success meant booking an in-home party, working with a hostess who cleaned her house, you setting up your product displays, serving chip and dip, and hoping enough people showed up. And listen, that system worked, and it still works today. But it was time heavy, energy heavy, and not always realistic, especially for women juggling jobs, families, or just wanting a little peace in their lives. And there were always those customers who said, I don't want to host a party, but I'll take up an order for you. And we used to call them silent hostesses. Well, guess what? The silent hostess didn't disappear. She just went digital. The modern silent hostess, better known as a text party hostess. Today, I want to show you how to run a 7-day virtual text event that requires no parties, no Zooms, no pressure, no chasing, just simple, intentional outreach that fits real life. This is perfect whether you sell cookware or candles or skincare or jewelry, health or wellness products, weight loss, or any direct sales company. The strategy stays the same, but the product changes. Now, before we get into this, let's talk about what you actually need and what you do not need. Fancy tech, a big team, or social media mastery. Here's what you do need. One willing hostess, a product catalog link or your personal website ordering link, 3 short text messages, 7 days of patience, and that's it. So let's break this down step by step. Step number 1, choose your hostess. Your hostess does not need to be a top customer. She can be a friend, a coworker, a sister, or maybe a customer who already loves your products. And here's the key. She just needs to be willing to share a message, not actually host a party. Here's an example of a simple booking script to book your hostess. Hey, Sarah, I'm running a super simple online shopping event. No party, no hosting, no pressure. Would you be open to sharing a short message with a few friends this week? I'll do all the work, and I will have a special gift for you for helping me out. You may be surprised at how many women say yes because it's super easy. Second step. Now we send our hostess her first text message to send to her friends. Day 1. Message the invitation. And this is where the magic starts. On day 1, you send your hostess a ready-made message. She copies it, she pastes it, and she sends it. No explaining, no convincing. That message would read something like this. I'm hosting a special shopping event this week. No party, just easy shopping when it works for you. My event ends on blank. Click the link below to browse the products. My personal favorites are blank and blank. Thank you so much for taking a look. I appreciate you. And then you would give her your website link. Encourage your hostess to text this to friends and family. Send it through Messenger. Share privately, but not as a public post. Just private messages equal a higher response. Now, step number 3, let it breathe. This is important. Here's where many women mess this up because you want instant results. But this is a 7-day event, not a 7-minute one. And people need time. They're busy. They'll look and then come back. Your job during those days, do nothing except be available. No pressure, no follow-ups yet, no spiraling. Step number 4, check-in message. Midway through the week, we gently check in. Not salesy, not awkward, just human. Day 4 text sounds something like this. Hi, just checking in to see if you found anything you wanted to add to your shopping bag. If you already ordered, thank you so much. If you haven't yet but plan to, here's the link again. I appreciate you. And then your website link. Remember, this isn't chasing, this is serving. And step number 5, the final day, message the close. On the final day, we create gentle urgency, not pressure, not guilt, just clarity. So the final day message is, hi, just a friendly reminder that my special shopping event ends tonight at blank. If you have already placed an order, again, thank you. And if not, no pressure, promise. I just wanted to make sure you had the link and to see if you still wanted to shop. If not, totally okay. Please just pass along to someone who might enjoy it. Thank you so much for supporting me. And again, your website link. And that's it. You just held a party. Now let that sink in. You just ran an event, gained customers, created sales, expanded your reach without leaving your house or cleaning anything. That's modern direct sales. So you may ask yourself why I love this system so much. Well, what I love most about this approach is that it's only 3 messages total. And the hostess does the sharing, not you. And new customers come from anywhere. It works while you rest. It works while you have real life going on. And yes, you can literally be on your couch in comfy clothes, building an income. Now let's look at the bigger picture and find your own party style. Before we wrap up, I want you to hear this loud and clear. Inside CouchCash Academy, I've shared 4 different ways to party online. Not because one is better, but because different seasons of life require different strategies. Your job is simple. Find the one that speaks to you and start booking now. Some of you love being visible, and some of you love keeping it quiet and behind the scenes. Both are valid. Both make money. Remember, your confidence comes from repetition. If confidence is something you're struggling with, let me tell you the fastest way to build it. Complete 10 parties in 1 month. Not to be perfect, not to have it all figured out, but to prove to yourself that you can do this. Confidence doesn't come from thinking about parties, it comes from doing them. And now it's time to make it your party. Here's the freedom part I want you to embrace. You can customize any of these parties. Go live in any of them if you want, or don't go live. Use samples or skip them. Be high energy or calm and cozy. This is your party. And when you're having fun, your customer feels it. So now let's talk about the secret sauce to all of these, and that is an involved hostess. No matter which party style you choose, remember this, the power is in the hostess. Your hostess isn't just a name on a list. She's your partner. Work with her, encourage her, celebrate her effort. When a hostess feels involved, supported, and excited, the results always follow. There is power in the party. Never underestimate what a party can create, because parties create sales. They create new bookings, and they create new customers and new team members. Remember, parties aren't outdated. They've evolved, and they are still one of the most powerful tools you can have to build a successful, sustainable direct sales business. If this strategy sparked something for you, if you thought, I think I can do this, then you are right. Pick your party style and take action. You just might be surprised how successful you can become at holding parties in your direct sales business. Tomorrow, we will be talking about my favorite part of direct sales, and that will be about team building. I can't wait to share my thoughts on how to become a top team builder in your company. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.